don't see the sun that says long road.
Yeah.
All right, it's 5:30. Let's get started.
Cul-de-sac.
So, what did we talk about yesterday?
Transition.
Transmission. That's where you get started. Thank y'all. All right. All right. We're in a meeting. All right. So, we talked about transmission. That takeaway was kind of hard to get, wasn't it? It was just an information session, so that was kind of hard to get. But, how many of you got a chance to try that process?
I think
Cool.
everybody did.
Yeah, that made it a lot easier, didn't it? Good deal. Good deal. All right, today, we'll talk about a incident that happened in California. It was a residential driver. Okay, he had just finished his recycling route. All right, he had one of those carotid trucks, the ones that are like a front loader but got the can on the front. Okay, so what happened is he's going down the interstate, 55 miles an hour. All right, he becomes distracted. Hits the first car. First car hits the second car. He swerves, hit the guardrail, and turns over on the driver's side. He rolls over on the driver's side. Pretty bad crash, right? What are some of the things that go into being distracted while you're driving? What could have possibly distracted you, you think?
Concentrating on one thing.
Concentrating on something instead of driving?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an easy one, guys. Come on now.
I know not on the phone.
Yeah, well, didn't show it on the drive cam, so what are you going to say? Oh my gosh. Maybe something on the side of the street that distracted him, right?
55 miles an hour, like boredom.
Huh?
55 miles an hour, boredom.
Boredom. What else?
Blank stare, just
Blank stare, boredom, right? Are there some distractions inside the cab?
A lot of them.
Okay, what are some of those?
Overuse.
Oh, you can be a distraction. How so?
Some pop up on it.
Okay.
Like there's a change in your route.
Yes.
And that thing coming on and
Okay. What else?
radio.
Radio.
somebody else in the cab.
Somebody in the cab and you're talking and it gets into a really good conversation, right? That happens.
So it fell asleep.
Could have fell asleep, dozed off. How many times have you been going down the highway, whether it was here at work or on your personal, and you look back and go, man, I've already made it here, right?
Yeah.
So we've all went through that, all right? Have we had situations like that where we've had rear-end incidents happen, and it's from where we can't really count the time? What happened? We've had two. Y'all remember what those were?
That was in residential.
One was in residential.
What happened?
Interstate 10. Miguel, you should be jumping in on that one. Yeah, right?
Oh, we're pushing.
Right.
Yeah, with Rutledge.
Oh, we're
So that
one pushing. He ran off the road too, wasn't he?
Yeah. Now, what was the second one? You guys remember? We had an incident on the thruway. Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, I know.
I just want to see everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it was a good thing that you remember, right? Anyway, so
I was gonna let it go.
my point behind that is we've already agreed it happens, right? We already agreed that it happens to the point to where we've been in incidents and accidents about for it, right? So what's the next question?
How do we prevent it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. What are some of the ways that we can help prevent that from happening? Because we definitely want 100% focus 100% of the time, right? How do we prevent that? Rest well at night, yes.
Keep the proper following distance.
Help to keep the proper following distance.
Anticipation, expecting.
Okay. If you're distracted, how do you bring yourself back from that distraction
Reset.
or prevent it?
Reset.
You reset, okay? But what would you do to possibly not let it happen or possibly prevent that distraction from happening? What are some of the things we've talked about? What are some of the things that you can do?
Just stop it.
Yeah, to stop it. Prevent it, stop it. Prevent it is what we want, right? So if you're driving, right, some of the things you do to stay active or focused while you're driving?
Chew gum.
Huh?
I chew gum.
Gum?
Put the window down.
Put the window down?
Turn the radio on,
Radio on?
music radio.
Yeah? Nobody's paying attention to me.
Exercise, move
No.
up.
Move around, but what am I actually doing?
Oh, scan.
I'm scanning, right? If you're moving, okay, and you're moving your head, and you're taking in different views, how do you get static? Right? So it ain't gonna happen if you're scanning and you're moving, and you keep it moving, right? So what's a and you guys gave some good examples, okay? The static, seeing something possibly on the side of the road that takes your attention for too long, or going to a blank stare, thinking about something personal, right? So all of that stuff. So what's a action that we can do today, okay, that will help us stay focused while driving?
And plan.
Scan and plan. Anything else? Y'all good with that? I'll ask you in the morning. Scan and plan.
You gonna ask this afternoon?
From
another person.
That's what we call.
You got 41, dude.
Come on, man.